Welcome back to Midnight Mixers Vocal Edition. This is from episode 76, Mariah Carey, One More Try, which is a cover of a George Michael song. How awesome is that? Go through and enjoy it. If you see this at all, because the last one kind of got a little bit of copyright trouble. But that's okay. We're up here. We're not making any money out of this, so enjoy it. We'll see you at the end of the episode. Lots of cool squeals there. Go easy on me. We'll talk to you then. Bye. Oh, hit the button. So there's one channel that's just, I'm trying not to talk over Mariah. I know people go crazy when I do. There's one that's completely dry, and there's one that would be wet, which is smothered in reverb and delay. That's this. And there's a good amount of the original source in there as well, of course, but you can still hear overwhelmingly it's wet. And then I've added them together. It just kicks up the main vocal. Okay. Really cool. Excuse me. The background vocal stem, I'm going to come back to that. I'll go to the double stem first. I'd love to hear that. This is again the dry and wet. Whose teacher has told him goodbye. Really good low register. Goodbye. We're talking about Mariah though, right? Goodbye. We know she can sing. Just wet. Whose teacher has told him goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And then we add the two together. Whose teacher has told him goodbye. And what I find really interesting about this is that the dry sounds a little bit like in a small room. Whose teacher has told him goodbye. That sounds like a, and you know what? I've just had this epiphany right now. This sounds like something that is, I believe, a thing of the past. Vocal booths. Does anybody actually use a vocal booth anymore? Realistically, everybody who records nowadays, I mean, Dr. Dre would just have a mic over his console, and I didn't even know why he needed to use a console, to be honest. And he would just pump stuff over, and you do takes in the with headphones on in front of all the gear, and that's how I would do it now. A vocal booth, huh? This sounds like it's in a vocal booth because you can hear it's got kind of like a closed-in sound, really, really direct. Whose teacher has told him goodbye. Just got something about it that sounds like a vocal booth to me. Could be wrong. Usually am. Whose teacher has told him goodbye. 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 So good. Okay, what's this next little bit? Who is the teacher? And this next bit? Boy, and we're going to listen to this bit too. You're my teacher. You might need to learn a few things for yourself. Might as well. Wow, that is huge. That's so good. And then there's a little bit at the end, and I'm going to go back and put those backing vocals back in, I think. Okay. I'll go back here and we'll put that put the ad-libs in so we can hear that all together. Whose teacher has told him goodbye. 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 Who is the teacher? Goodbye. Goodbye. Boy, okay. Goodbye. You're my teacher. You might need to learn a few things for yourself. Might as well. Okay, and then I'll just for good measure. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with that. And then we got this background vocal stem here, which is just, it's obviously mixed down from a few different vocals. So let's hear that by itself. Weird, I thought that would have been a delay, but she's just doing it twice. Really cool. Wow. Awesome. Made me cry. Gonna make me cry. Touch you, think that you're mine. Fantastic. Ooh, you're enough. Tell boy who's taking goodbye. Now, I know we're not there yet, but I'm doing it anyway. Let's hear that together with those backing vocals. I know you guys love the vocals. We'll get to it. Ooh, you're enough. Tell boy whose teacher has told him goodbye. Okay. Goodbye. All right, we'll move over to this next little bit. It's so rich. Telling me no. Okay. Sorry, I skipped that one. Made me cry. Touch you, think that you're mine. Ooh, you're enough. Tell boy who's taking goodbye. A couple of little dots at the end here before the final part. Yeah. Hey. You might need to learn on your own. All right, I'll do the best I can. And then when that comes back, I'll play that all together. So just the last bit here. I'm going to bring those in for this last section that comes up here. I'm being very delicate to make sure I play all of this for you guys so you can hear it. Touch you, think that you're mine. No time. Ooh, you're enough. Tell boy, hey, goodbye. Now, I've just spotted a little bit of extra audio at the end here I want to hear, so let's hear it. Interesting. Heartbeat sound, maybe like a mic tap or something. Okay, I'm just going to go back and play this bit with all those backing vocals in. Sorry, I've skipped a bit. Here we are. You might need to learn a few things for yourself. Might as well. Okay. That's an interesting one. Now, like I mentioned before, I am just doing my best to be very careful just to play everything, just so you get to hear everything here, because I missed a couple of whistles on one Mariah video. Never shall I do it again. I will never disappoint you like that. So let's have a look. And again, with this, the dry and the wet thing, I'm probably just going to play them together because they just sound really good together, don't they? So this is the dry. Now, I just thought I heard an overdub. Yeah, it sounds like a little crossfade there where they've crossfaded her doing 2 takes into each other. I mean, sorry, I'm doing Pro Tools. This is what I used to be able to really tell on Pro Tools. Listen up, this section. So that there's like a crossfade into another take where she might not have liked that one, so she's gone back and finished the tail on it, and they've just blended them together. It's nothing wrong with it. I like to notice those things sometimes. But yeah, you can hear the difference between that dry sound and then this obviously very saturated sound. And I mean, she's that good. You would never tell that was an overdub or anything like that. But let's have a listen to Mariah from this start part. We'll just go through it. I've got to hear that dry because this is so good. And I'm not even going to let her finish because we have to do one of the old tricks we used to do, and that's just see what's going on. Crank the auto-tune up and just see what the notes are. And don't desecrate my... No, I'm not. I want to see what she's doing. I want to see what notes she's singing. And not only that, it doesn't do anything because she's so perfect. Do it. All right, put it back on. I have it on the fastest response possible, so it should turn her into a robot. And then it doesn't because here it is off again. And I'll just do that one again with it on. Barely does a thing because she's Mariah Carey. She's Mariah Carey, and I mean, look, let's not make too big a call, but she's probably one of the greatest voices of the generation. You know what I mean? Like realistically. There's one note I can do that she's got. I can do that note. The only one I've got. Me and Mariah Carey have something in common. I'm sorry, I'll stop talking over it. But now I will say it. I can do that too. Whoa! There's that crossfade.
Baby, I've had enough of danger.
Dry it off.
And people on the street.
Wet it up.
I'm looking out for angels. Just trying to find some peace. Now I think it's time that you let me know.
I mean, you can still hear the George Michael through it.
So if you love me, say you love me. But if you don't, just let me go.
Back up, so we go.
'Cause teacher, there are things that I don't want to learn. And the last one I had made me cry. So I don't want to learn to hold you, touch you. because it ain't no joy.
Wow.
For an uptown boy whose teacher has told him goodbye.
And not only that, we've just missed out on putting that backup vocal in, which I'll do right now.
Boy whose teacher has told him goodbye. 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 When you were just a stranger. And I was at your feet.
Bring it back.
I didn't feel the danger.
Listen to all those notes.
Now I feel the heat.
Isn't that power, man? It's so good.
That look in your eyes, telling me no. So good thing that you love me. No,
There's
that you need me.
so much to get through.
And teacher, there are things
Wow.
that I don't want to learn. Oh, the last one I had made me cry. Oh, so I don't want to learn to hold you, touch you.
Sounds so good, even dry.
Think that you're mine.
You can hear a little bit of the room she's in there.
'Cause it ain't no joy. No joy for an uptown boy whose teacher has told him goodbye. 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 Yeah.
Oh, here's a big section here. We'll add everything in.
Who is the teacher? Who is the teacher? Are you the student? Are you the student? Boy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boy, just gonna say that you.
There's so much in here. There's so many vocal parts in here. We're getting close towards the end, and I'm probably well overstayed my welcome with whoever owns the copyright to this one. But let's continue. Let's go. We'll bash through.
Well, you might need to learn a few for yourself. So when you say that you need me, that you'll never leave me, I know you're wrong. You're not, that's wrong. Let me go.
Listen to all those notes. Just chewing them up. Let's go dry on that.
Go. And teacher.
Just think about how long you've got to do something to be that good at it.
The things that I still have to learn. But the one thing I have is my pride. Oh, so I don't want to learn to hold you, touch you.
I was just about to say, so they're going to surprise me with a whistle. I know that we're going to be like, no, I should stop here. But no, there's going to be a whistle come up. And then the second that came out of my brain, it had happened here. Let's hear it again.
Touch you. Think that you're mine. Oh, 'cause it ain't no joy. Just enough time, boy, who just isn't willing to try. I'm so cold inside.
Right.
Maybe just one more try.
The heartbeat. And if you'd like to enjoy the full episode of One More Try by Mariah Carey, then you can go and check that out on the Midnight Mixes playlist at the bottom. Please do like, subscribe, share these around, add, comment. Let's have a conversation. If you are Mariah Carey, let us know. Anything you like. Thank you all so much. Continue to enjoy, and we'll catch you next week on Midnight Mix's Vocal Edition. Bye.